Well, hey! Lockdown's over. Well, kind of. Not really locked, but it's not over yet. It's going to be over pretty soon.
I'm drifting on a face, so I let my head down. I'm leaning on the styro, rococo hand me down.
I don't really know if it really is though, because people aren't. They're kind of relaxed about it. So you're seeing people walking less than 2 meters next to each other, and people are not really paying as much attention as they should do. But people are wearing face masks. There's a lot of people wearing face masks, which obviously wasn't a common occurrence before. You know, as you can see, look, I'm wearing my suit. So obviously things are getting back to normal. I'm back in the office. Personally, I don't know what the future holds. I've kind of given up trying to predict. I mean, you see this kind of alphabet soup of different recovery scenarios, and quite frankly, I have no idea what's going to happen, and if we're going to have a V-shape, U-shape, or whatever. I mean, the consensus seems to be that we're going to have a swish, kind of a Nike-style, swishy shape recovery. I don't know if that's going to happen.
I'm leaning on the styro, rococo hand me down.
Oh, look at that beautiful red bike. I would ride that bike every day. I would ride that bike every day to work. Yeah, who needs a car like that when you got a bike like that? Yeah, you don't need to drive to work. Don't need to drive in a Lamborghini. So as you can see, social distancing is still in force, but things are not locked down. But it is still really weird when you see. It's weird, right? I mean, that is weird. You have to kind of. I mean, nobody's even queuing up anymore because everyone knows that you don't do your shopping at the same time.
Picking it up, but you're cold waiting. Can't seem to find time. Sunshine. Think I got the chance, and I ain't gonna waste it. Honey dripping romance, and the hours are fading. This world keeps going round and round, so there ain't no use feeling down.
Oh, so yeah, Spaces is pretty empty at the moment. I don't know when it's going to start getting back to normal. There are people around here, so I've seen a few people, you know, fellow co-workers, but generally speaking, it's really quiet. This has got to be the most dramatic thing that's ever happened to me personally in my life. And I'm sure it is for many other people. I've never experienced anything like this on this scale before. It's been totally disruptive. It's totally disrupted my life and changed my perception on things. And that's the thing, right? Because I think that our lives and the way that we perceive the world has been completely reframed from this virus. We are going to look at the world in a totally different way going forward. Our social habits are going to completely change. I still think that in the end, we're going to shake hands, we're going to hug, we're going to get close to one another just like we did before on a social basis. But I think there are other things that will change the way we think. Like, for example, work. Work is going to be much more decentralized. A lot more people are most likely going to work from home going forward. A lot of people aren't, but there's going to be a shift in mentality towards working from home. Because before, working from home was seen as a luxury or a perk, and now it's kind of seen as almost normality because, let's face it, we just engaged in the biggest work-life experiment in human history. I mean, we all worked remotely for a couple of months, and so we all now know what it takes to work remotely and what it's all about. So this is really dramatic. I mean, we have never experienced this before, and I'm pretty sure that's going to completely change the way that we work in the future.
Wendy Hare, a 20-year-old typist from Canterbury, is one of them. She'll spend her day high over the south bank of the Thames in Britain's biggest office block. With its aids to comfortable living, including this shop run by the blind, it's more like a vertical boom town. It's one of the most advanced offices in Europe. Just the place to lose even that Monday morning feeling. And the office lighting in lumens to give just the right amount without glare at desk level, as here in the typing pool, where mechanization has moved in with the girls. It's called audio typing. You dial a tape recorder to dictate your letters, which are then played back and typed in one of the pools.
Mr. J.S. Burton.
But there's an automatic dispatch system with receiving points on all floors linked to the post room.